Hello there. Hi. Sorry, some tech issues there, but I'm here. I'm live now. If you're watching this video right now, then it means that I'm no longer live. So please make sure that you subscribe and you like Dandy Tarot so you get a notification when I am online. I hope that you're well. Very excited for today's readings. I've already got lots of messages coming through. And don't forget as well, if you want to book a private reading, all you have to do is send me a message or, head to my Facebook, which is Dandy Tarot, or send me a private message on YouTube, or, send me an email at dandytarot@live.com. Alright, so we're going to be doing readings today for about 1 hour. And then I'll be heading for a run. I had some tech issues which I finally got sorted, so I'm very happy about that. But it's very nice to have you all back. Hi. I hope you're all well. Sending you good vibes. Okay, so hi everyone. Anti-murder. Oh, I forgot my pen. 1 second. So if I don't write down names of people that I'm drawn to, I just get I have to go in a methodological order. Let's go. So I've been busy today. I've been doing lots of distance healings, some readings, tons of stuff, but it's very nice to be here with you. It's very nice, very nice to be here with you. So, as I said, we are going to be doing live readings. Please make sure that you actually are sharing or subscribing or liking or tagging friends. That's how you actually get on the list for a reading, okay? And then later I'll be doing donations, but not yet. We're going to start first with some live readings. Okay, so let's see who first I'm drawn to. Hi everyone. Hi Brenda. Hi Siobhan. Hi Ingrid. Hello Thailand. Welcome. Doing some shout outs. Hey Tamara, lovely soul. Hi Donna. So nice to see you all here. Welcome back. So I'm going to start with anti-murder. So I'm reading from the list of people who have shared the video, okay? So that's where I'm kind of looking as well. Okay, so anti-murder. Okay, so this is, you got the Hierophant. 1 second, my ring light's a little bit bright. So you got the Hierophant. So what this is showing me is that you have a message here to so this is a message to actually not give in to societal norms or systems right now, okay? So the Hierophant is also it's kind of a message of hey Dania, nice to have you here. Very nice to have you here. I do have loads of energy today, so I'm gonna get all my energy out, give you all readings, and then head out for a run, as you know I do. Donny ding. Alright, so don't forget you can book a private reading with me. These are all group readings, so what that means is that, take the energy that resonates with you, hang around, there might be a message for you, right? It's collaborative reading, okay? And then I read for specific people in that as well. Alright, so this is all to do with tradition and conformity, and I feel like here, this is about, change is inevitable, and I feel like you might be adapting your morals, and I feel like here, it's kind of like, I feel like you're about to start a new phase in your life, and I feel like now is not the time to be doing anything different. it's kind of the time to carry on and go through that process, okay? So to go through that process of like shadow work, like there is a tried and tested system, okay? And I feel that you may want answers, or you know, you might not even be maybe conformity doesn't really suit you, but I feel like there are guiding things working for you. You're being guided, you're being informed, you're being, you know, yeah, definitely like pushed in your journey almost, you know. And I feel like you know, you have, yeah, I bet it does. Sending all my love to you. You have this system that already works, this shadow work system that already works, so build on that, okay? Maybe going further into that, or applying skills that you have on top of that shadow work, right? On top of that knowledge. Okay, so, and also the Hierophant means to not really be stopped or battered by other people and what they think, and you know, this is all about exposure, and you're being exposed to different environments, but it's all this growing, it's all this learning, it's all this knowledge, and the Hierophant is here, it's the, you know, the bringer of teachings, it's the bringer of knowledge, it's the bringer of structure, right? It's the bringer of, you know, a higher learning, you know, and the reason you're going through this is to actually learn from someone as well. Alright, so I'm just gonna make sure here that I'm all logged in. Okay, yes I am. Alright, so I hope that helps, I hope that resonates. Hey Angel, very good, thank you. Alright, so let's move on. Let's go Dania EA, Dania EA, Dania EA, Dania EA, Dania EA, Dania EA. So I'm reading from the list of people who have subscribed. Okay, and they're subscribed, but also people who have like shared or invited someone. Alright, so I'm calling names from those lists. So can you have career and money for the next 6 months? Okay, so you have this King of Swords for your career and money for the next 6 months. So for you, it's looking like you sort of need to maybe be more logical and actually work more with intelligence over feeling. And also this asks you to be very, very clear about your agenda in regards of your career and money. Okay, and be very, very clear. And the crow represents that, you know, maybe you're being brought money, you're being brought you know, clarity, and it's all about like, even if in your career, it's all about having integrity, right? So this looks into the future as logic and as a guide. These readings are free. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm doing free readings. So, yeah, so I feel like here this is about getting 100% clear with you, and it's also about like really understanding your commands and understanding how you're commanding your sort of tasks, and really utilizing your financial tools and your skill set within the workplace. Okay, I feel like here, be impartial when it comes to your decisions. Okay, now money's always a tricky one to read on, because money, you know, it's more about how your life affects money rather than money itself, right? How your life is creating this money, but yeah, no, you have this ability, and I feel like, yeah, you have this immense intelligence that can help you. No, you're alright. You do have to follow, you do have to subscribe. I do ask for an exchange in the readings, so you either have to follow or subscribe and like the video, invite someone. Like, it's an exchange, and I really appreciate that for you as well. Alright, Dale Rathbone. Alright, so Dale, you got the High Priestess, so this is very exciting, Dale. I can see, Dale, that you're a person who spends a lot of time in the other realm. you're a person who spends a lot of time in silence, a lot of time in the other realm, a lot of time intuiting, and using your your psychic nature. Remember that these are group readings, right? So if I don't get to you, have patience. I'll try to get to you over time. There are people who have been joining this for a long time and they're here to just enjoy it, right? So that's the message I've got for you. If you're like, oh, I've subscribed ages ago, we're going to move on anyway, because I'm not going to waste time. I'm here to do readings. So, the mystery. So what I'm seeing here is this message of, I feel like for you, Dale, it's all about attainability. Hello, Ellen Williams, nice to see you here. And it's all about, the subconscious sort of realms and the subconscious realms behind this. And I feel like you are really accessing these realms. Hey, Tamara. Hi, everyone. I feel like you are accessing these realms, and I feel like you're kind of like, I feel like you've reached this bridge, and you've reached this bridge in like your mind to your subconscious, and I feel like, maybe you're debating about something, you're debating if something is good or not good for you, and I feel like here, it's more about connecting with yourself and having this sort of reflection period, right? And that's going to give you the answers that might elude you otherwise, okay? So now I'm just going to have a quick look here, just to make sure about something. Hi everyone, welcome to these free live readings. I hope that you're having a lovely day, or night, or morning, wherever you are. Streaming to you directly from my bedroom. From my reading space. So, yeah, I'm just gonna pop on. So this is for donations, and that guarantees you a reading during the live. Let me see here. Okay. Alright. So, also what I'm seeing for you here, Dale, is a connection to Asia, and I feel like you're a lone wolf, and I feel like you underestimate the healing work that you do as a lone wolf, and I feel like it's incredibly powerful, it's incredibly resonant, the work that you're doing, and I feel like you shouldn't really underestimate it, and I feel like you may sometimes go it alone, but it's necessary, okay? And I'm also seeing that there's such power with your silence, and I feel like it's almost like you're sort of cutting to the truth, because you understand intuition, you have this common sense, and you have these instincts, and your granddad is also coming forward, just saying that he misses you and the beach and the seaside. One of his happiest memories there is actually at the beach. I don't know whether you're in Blackpool or something, or you're near a resort, or he had a caravan, but he's saying that he goes there often. Okay, so we're going to move on. I really don't like that music, so I'm going to change it. Okay, Sarah Elworthy. Sarah Elworthy. Hi Sarah, how are you doing? Oh, thank you, Ollie. Hi Sabrina. Sure, Sabrina, no problem. Alright, so I'm gonna go Dopey Ding. Dopey Ding first. go. Okay, so Dopey Ding, you got the Page of Wands, Dopey. So this is all about your sense of enthusiasm, of exploration, of not really needing to know answers, but being more interested in how you're, discovering the world, how you're discovering also your personality. And I feel like it's about having fun, and I feel like you need to allow yourself to change. I can go into people's energy. I do it in distance healings, I do it in readings, I do it with art. That's basically, what I do. But yeah, so I'm feeling here that it's about having fun. I feel like you need to have more fun. I don't feel like you have enough fun. I feel like you stop yourself from having fun for some reason. I feel like maybe you were told it was bad or something. I'm also seeing a project here that it's kind of about exploring and even just starting, and I feel like if you even start, it's going to be good enough, because sometimes you compare yourself to other people, but I feel like here this is more a message of kind of just trying to have a bit of fun, and as I said earlier, but also sort of exploring what kind of character you bring into a place and how you actually change the sort of environment depending on your level of energy. And I feel like you're very energetic, and lots of spiritual paths are opening up for you, but it's urging you. I feel like when this energy comes up and when you're feeling like really excited and really invigorated, you're supposed to go with it. It's a sign that you're supposed to go with it, okay? And I feel like you should experiment. I feel like you should experiment, and maybe you need a mentor, maybe you need a guide, maybe I feel like you're confident, but you might need guiding or mentoring, okay? Alright, so now we're gonna go to Mara. Okay, so Tamara, you got the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. I don't know if you're bored with work or something like that. If you're not feeling this there we go. That's a bit nicer, isn't it? I don't know if you're bored with work or something, Tamara, or you kind of... This is all about your sense of like efficiency and responsibility and persistence, but I feel like you're spending a lot of time working and being alone, and this is all, yes, it's all to do with fulfilling your dreams, and I feel like you know what you want out of life, or you're developing a plan, but something here is not invigorating, shall we say. Thank you, Jessica. Okay, I feel like this is about sort of, more about consistency in the workspace, and I feel like you are bored, if I'm honest, but it is leading to something successful, and you know what you want out of life. I feel like you know what you want, but even knowing what you want is like boring. You're in college. Oh, in love life. Yeah, that would explain the Four of Cups. Yeah, this is showing maybe someone's offering you connection. Maybe someone's offering you relationship or connection, and I feel like maybe you're not realizing the connections that are actually there and available and possible for you and the people in your life. So let's get this video shared out, whether it's subscribed, tagging people. Like, that is how you get on the list for a reading, okay? You subscribe to the channel, and let's go Sarah Elworthy. Okay, so Sarah, you've really been pushing. I feel like you've been pushing, you've been spending a lot of energy, you've been really persevering, and your guys are actually asking me to ask you to make sure that you remember to pat yourself on the back, and don't forget that you have been incredibly resilient and courageous. And I feel like here, I feel like you may have even taken a few blows, in regards of, um, I feel like maybe some people have come into your life who have made things difficult. You can ask any questions you want, by the way, everyone. Ask any questions you feel like on here. Apart from health. Sorry, I should have stipulated that. I'm not a medical practitioner, so I can't do health readings. So I feel like it may, I have my place. If you want to know what someone feels about you, then the tip is to ask them how they feel about you. So if you're getting a reading and you're like, how does so and so feel about me, then you need to sort of just ask them how they feel about you. Do you know what I mean? If you're like, oh, how does da 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 feel about me, I'm like, okay, just ask that person how they feel about you, and then you will know. Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna get back to you, Sarah. So, I've worn these hats since I was a teenager, and I've never seen Peaky Blinders. What is it? So, there's a strong message here of... Oh, and by the way, I just don't speak loudly, so if you can't hear me, I actually have an equalizer on my screen now, and it's showing me that the volume is okay. So if you can't hear, it's actually on your side, not on mine, because I can see the mic volume on my screen. I actually have the software to measure my audio now. So yeah. So I'm going to stop interrupting your reading, Sarah. So Sarah, yeah, so this is, I'm seeing you kind of rearing up and understanding that you need to kind of take your power back in your hands from a situation that maybe you've worked really hard for, or I feel like you have, maybe feeling run down by what life's been throwing at you, but everything, every hurdle you clear is another notch under your belt of knowledge and experience. Hi Mia. And here, like, this is about seeking support if you need support, but what this actually has to do with, thank you Cheryl, or a lovely thing to say, thank you. And this maybe has to do with your relationships, and maybe it's a time of connecting to a more gentle side of the relationship and a more gentle, softer, compassionate side of the relationship, and asking yourself the questions of is it there? And it is. I feel like underneath it's about, sort of finding that positivity and that general upbeatness within that connection, within that relation. And I feel like maybe you're not acknowledging it, so you're trying to force something without actually just seeing how it is. Hello, Phantom Punk. Nice to see you here. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you. Okay. So, those who are joining, I am on here offering holistic readings. Okay, so it's nothing to do with prediction or telling you, lottery numbers or anything like that. It's to give you tools to help you guide yourself, to share messages with you that history has passed us down through the power of the cards to leaders, our souls on our journeys. That is what this channel is. That is what kind of reader I am. So I don't do the whole is my ex going to come back? I can understand how that makes you feel, and I have empathy for you and I have understanding for you, but I can't answer those questions. What can you do in this situation, maybe? You know, how to approach this situation, okay? You know, what next? Best action, best course of action. Where does that lead, potentially? Questions like that. You know, the better the questions, the better the reading. Alright, so, hi everyone. So, Sabrina, your card just flew out. So, Sabrina, you got Justice. Sabrina, can you see that? Move it down a little bit. There you go. So, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining. You know, please take whatever messages resonate with you. You know, remember that these are collective readings. If you feel a message resonates with you, run with the message, you know, and let me know on here if a message you're like, wait, is he reading for me? Probably am. You know, my guides actually just decide to read for whoever they feel like often. Okay, but for you, anyway, Sabrina, you got Justice, okay? So right now, what's very important is that when you're interacting, you're remembering that everything you're putting out is coming back, every single thing, and Justice is related to lightness of a situation. You're connected to this lightness of a situation. I'm so happy you're all here. Welcome. You know, and also that you are just being honest and upfront, and you know, and also remembering that there is fairness in everything. There is fairness and equality in all situations. It's just about finding the order, you know, and it represents that cause and effect. And I feel like, you know, how have you acted? Ask yourself what your intentions are right now, and know that the truth, justice always brings the truth out of a situation. So if you're looking for the truth in a situation, you can be rest assured. And also, all you have to do for the people who send me the names of anyone who sends you messages. I actually know how to ban and delete them permanently, as now I'm working with Facebook. Please report any of their profiles as well and let me know, and I'll call them out on the group so their profiles get banned. I know how to do it now. Anyway, so Sabrina, yeah, so what I'm seeing here, you know, this is a place for good energy, and I'm gonna make sure that happens. So, you know, I feel like you're being urged to like stop and think about your situation, you know, think about the detail of this situation. I feel like here you gotta trust in your intuition here, and just allow yourself to trust yourself, you know. What's your question? I don't know. Yes, Rebecca L. I'm going to pull Rebecca L a free card. Thank you so much for subscribing. Okay, so Rebecca, you got the High Priestess. Rebecca, you got the High Priestess. You're very welcome. And I feel like here your message is, do you listen? Are you listening? This is your message from you. You're asking about, you know, a message from your spirit guides, and this message is that your guides are there. Your guides are there, and that you have, I can see what everyone's writing, I just can't reply in the middle of readings, okay? But I'm reading everything. As I'm reading the comments. And I'm so happy you're all here. Welcome to our readings. But this is about you, Rebecca, I feel like there may be some secrets here when it comes to your relationship. Like, there are some things. The message here is that, you know, a good way forward is by not oversharing, because the unattainability is kind of attractive sometimes. okay? And this is about you sort of reaching that bridge with each other and, you know, listening to what each other has to say. And maybe even you're debating whether, you know, if this relationship is even right for you. And I feel like this is about you sort of, you know, having more, maybe even more mystery in the relationship, and sort of just claiming your space and claiming your sovereignty within the relationship, okay? And sometimes silence is good, you know, being silent with each other so it's not overstimulating there. But the messages from your guides here is to follow your instincts, okay? Follow your instincts, because it's going to put you on the right course and the right direction. Also, things are being revealed to you. Mia, things are being revealed to you here about the relationship, and your guides are like, are you listening? Are you listening? Are you listening? Are you listening? Especially around this moon, pay attention. Now, you're a bit of a lone wolf, even in relationships, so it's a time, you know, of really just accepting that part of yourself as well. Welcome everyone. Very nice to have you here. I do have and play a hand pan. I do indeed. I'm going to be trying to this year, also record the hang pan. You're very welcome. Please feel free as well to, you know, to invite people to this video, to invite people to this page. Please feel free to like that. Please feel free to do that. I really appreciate the support as well. All right, may you feel peaceful and at ease. What is your name? What is your name? I'm doing well, thanks. I had a really nice day of studying some more Reiki, particularly attunements. I'm a Reiki master, so I was studying attunements and recovering some ground with distance healing and stuff like that, which is super fun and I love it. And spoke to my 2 healer friends and the person who made me this necklace, and did some readings, meditation. After this I'm going to head for a run because I'm probably going to have some extra energy. Alright, so Maya. Alright, Maya, so you got the Wheel of Fortune. Alright, you got the Wheel of Fortune. Now please remember, if I read for you once, I usually just read for one person. So if I've already pulled a card for you, I'm not going to pull a card again and again and again for the same person. So, you know, just to make sure I can get to everyone, I try to just pull one card per person during the lives, okay? Yeah, it was fulfilling. There's a part of me that was like, oh, I should be doing tarot work, but it was kind of nice to just do that work for a day. You know, and I'm also studying sound healing as well, how to be like a sound therapist, which was like super interesting as well. So I did a little bit of that. What your spirit guide thinks of you. Interesting question, Natasha. Alright, I'll answer that in a second. To get my knees from my shoulders. Okay, so Maya, you got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so what I'm feeling here for you, you're in this time of destiny, okay, and I feel like whatever happens, know that the Wheel of Fortune is kind of like pointing you in the right direction. I feel like maybe you're not 100% clear on why, or the hows, or the whens, or the ifs or the buts, and I feel like here, you know, there's a strong message that your experience is at the start of the reading. You can watch it back, but I did pull one. You know, and I feel like your experience is kind of what creates your fortune here. So the workshops are coming along as well. Make something with it. So I feel like this is about finding the sort of silver lining in situations, and I feel like, you know, something's coming to a peaceful end here, and it's about finding silver linings even in endings, even in times of change, okay? And this is about having faith in the universe and the universe's nature to provide, Maya. It's honestly really beautiful to read for you, because this is all about catching fate, catching destiny, right? It's about the arrows, how they take us, and I feel like you're at this crossroads, but it's not impossible, okay? It's not impossible, and I feel like, you know, this is all about being honorable, all right? And I feel like something unexpected is happening. Jupiter is kind of like resonating here in your energy, which brings change, expectance of blessings. I can't wait for our session, Elizabeth. I can't wait for our session. Very excited. Send me a message after the reading as well, just so we can have a little chat about your session before we start. Alright, so who is next? Who is next for a reading? Isn't this exciting? Are you excited? I'm excited. I'm happy to be here. Alright. Oh, it was Natasha, wasn't it? Alright, Natasha. Alright, so Natasha, your spirit guides think that you're a person who kind of deals with like walking away from situations, that aren't really helpful. That's what I'm feeling. Like it's walking away from situations that aren't helpful or that aren't good to you, or, you know, situations that are generally like no longer serving you, and they like the way you sort of like leave that, but they're telling me that you're tired, and I feel like this is, you know, maybe you're hesitant to leave something, and I feel like you shouldn't really be hesitating, and I feel like it might not be what other people want, it might not be popular, but they're letting me know to tell you to just leave. If you need to go, just go, you know, and consider what makes you happy, alright? And I feel like they're saying to me, you know, keep moving forward, don't look back, keep moving forward, go deeper, go deeper, go deeper. Don't, like, you know, it's a time of withdrawal, and they think that with this withdrawal and escapism, sometimes it's necessary to achieve what you need to achieve, you know, and once you get where you need to go, and this is about getting where you need to go by going inside, by going deeper, by doing the processing that is necessary. Alright, so who's next for a reading? So don't forget, if you're on Facebook, to share the video for a reading. If you're on YouTube, to like and subscribe for a reading. That is how you get on the list for a reading. The PayPal link just guarantees you a reading during the live. For those on Facebook. It's a very spooky song, isn't it? There we go. It's a bit spooky. I agree, Michaela. Got spooky. Alright, Michaela Miller. So Michaela Miller, you got this 7 of Pentacles, so sometimes, Michaela, this is about having patience and having resilience, that you need to, you know, wait for results before you move on, right? So it's sort of Radolli. Alright, people, 1 second. Oh, got him. Thank you, everyone, for letting me know. Blocked. Okay. I feel like that's okay. Alright. So, blocked him. Oh, there's another one. I literally spend like my whole night blocking people. I'm a Cancerian, so I'm very protective. Okay, great. Fab. Alright, let's move on. So, yeah, here the message I'm getting for you is to actually like have patience, allow time, allow yourself like time to review your situation, know everything that goes into your situation, know how, there's a bigger thing at hand here, there's a bigger picture at hand, and I feel like you've been doing this for a long time, you've been doing something here for a long time, and it's related to work, and this is about, push through any frustration, good things come, but we have to wait. I know it's that term, I know it's annoying, but it's true, and have faith that everything you've done is making things happen, and sometimes that's all you can do, right? So it's symbolizing like, maybe here this is about like the world beyond what you're doing and looking further than what you're doing right now and being hopeful and open to what is, to what potential lay ahead, right? It's also about investing in ourselves and having patience in that process, all right? So let's go Jessica Taylor. Jessica Taylor. Alright, so Jessica Taylor. Jessica, so you got the Queen of Swords. This is such a gorgeous card. I love this card. Can you see? So Jessica, you have this this message of kind of putting your feelings aside for the time being and maybe looking at more self-reliance. So this is a hummingbird, and the hummingbird sort of looks, it sort of looks into, they sort of guide their feelings. You're very welcome. You sort of guide your feelings. They, what hummingbirds, they're thought to be like between like gods and humans, and it reminds us to be independent outside of influence of other people, to communicate clearly, and kindly with the world around us, and it's a sort of synthesis. The Queen of Swords represents this synthesis between mental clarity, intellectual power, and the heart, right? But she is a swords element, so she does govern the mind, fairness, maturity, right? And I feel like you've developed this maturity, Jessica, that's helping you in your journey, and I feel like it's helping you deal with the world around you and the skills around you, and I feel like this is all about being receptive and seeking the truth, all right, and not putting up with like idleness or idle chatter, but I'm feeling this more looking at self-actualization, right? Keeping your head high and keeping your yourself pointed toward the truth, no matter what's happening around you, just staying focused on the truth, right? So she's a very sophisticated card, alright? She's a very sophisticated card. Alright, so Black Butterfly. Oh, beautiful, Jess. So you just head to, if you want to donate, you just head to paypal.me/DandyTarot1. That is how you can actually donate, if you want to. So, Black Butterfly, you got the 10 of Cups. I know, right? The nose itch. It's my witch sign. I just need to breathe for a second. Okay, Blackbird, what I'm seeing here for you are kind of blessings within your realm of community. So this shows there is a safety here for you in your relationships. I feel like you can trust your relationships, and you know, kind of living without fear is very important for you now. And it can also symbolize, you know, the next sort of 10 months being a time for you of having this like safety and this warmth and this, you know, emotional sort of, you know, fulfillment and cherishing the love that you have in your life, because there is a love that you have in your relationships. And I feel like you've achieved remarkable things, and you've been through incredible relationships, and I feel like you're brimming with love, and this is a time of sharing it. Okay, so this is a time of abundance, and everything you have here is what you've worked for, and you've been through this emotional roller coaster to get to this point. And I feel like you can it's just a donation, it's whatever you feel. For those who want to donate, which is you donate whatever you feel. You know, so be sure to, you know, appreciate this and appreciate these connections and relationships coming in. Alright, so sure. So let's go Peach Love. Peach Love, you got the Ace of Cups. Alright, so this is the love card. This is the love card, and what this represents is a sense of finding ourselves, and a sense of sort of, you know, it's about connecting with ourselves, but it's also about like beginnings and relationship beginnings. So it may be like, this can hearken to the romantic world, but it can also hearken to, you know, feeling with your heart rather than your head. So not over-analyzing any connections or relationships, but this definitely shows someone coming in. You know, it definitely shows someone coming in, and it shows goodness and new possibilities coming in, right? I called Peach Love. Alright, so new opportunities coming in, and this may be, I feel like these are new relationships, but this is a time of you creating new relationships and pursuing them, right? Your first step is to pursue it in order to get to that goal, okay? Socializing is going to help you, you know, and let your emotions guide you. Do you feel happy? Are you feeling, you know, are you feeling content in that space? Sorry everyone, 1 second. Okay, that's better. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you. I just had to... Oh, thank you. So I just got a donation from Amber Jones. Thank you very much, Amber. Okay, so there is a message here of, yeah, a relationship definitely beginning, and something to be excited about. And I feel like this could be with like a Sagittarian, or maybe a Cancerian, but it's all about letting your guides guide you, and also sending the message that, okay, like, you're ready for that, you know, and sharing that message that you're ready for that. It's time for that connection. It's time for that relationship to actually to come in and to initiate and to begin. Okay. I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates. Very nice to see everyone here. So can we all just, send each other some love, send each other some good feelings, some, positive vibrations, sending them from here to you. And I feel like you're ready, and you're ready. I'm just going to go back to you as well. You're actually ready for a relationship. It's coming in. It's completely open. You're finally in the place. All right. Let's go Amber Jones. Amber, 7 of Pentacles. So this is about being patient. Wow, you got a raven and a crow. So I feel like here, Amber, this is about you. You're definitely meant to be doing something else with your view on the world. Oh, thanks, Peach Love. Thanks for subscribing as well. Don't forget to invite a friend or something if you feel like they would resonate with it. Karina Chandler. So this is a very strong message for you of assistance and support. I feel like there is a man here, and they're quite smart, and I feel like you need to have patience, because they've definitely got sort of they're here to help. Alright, and I feel like this is also to do about your confidence, maybe even in your workspace, and being patient with yourself. But I feel like also this is a reminder to if you've been doing this for a long time, this is a reminder to lay a strong foundation in your life. Lay a strong foundation in your life, and you can do this with your concepts, your mind, but also your skill set, and not being afraid to show that you're smart. I feel like sometimes you stop yourself from being smart for some reason, and I feel like that is going to change. That is all going to change, and I feel like you've got to accept this change and remove yourself from a situation, because this situation is not serving you. And the moment you do that, it's going to get much clearer. Alright, it's going to get much clearer, Amber. I feel like you're not knowing where to head, but I feel like Spirit is realigning you anyway, and when you really click in, and it gets very clear. Alright, so let's go Karina Chandler. Karina, so you got the Emperor. So the Emperor actually signifies his rulership. It signifies his rulership. It signifies a knowingness. It signifies connection. It also signifies, when we get the Emperor, it's all about authority, structure, right? It's all about also memory, right? It's all about how we remember what's happened in our lives, and also remembering that in life it's about being practical as well, and it's about having authority, knowing that your knowledge actually gives you authority. Okay, and I feel like this is all about traveling with certainty. I don't watch other readers. Did you know Elvis Presley made a point of saying, he said, I never listen to other music, and they said, why, Elvis? And he said, because if I listened to other music, it would just distract me, and I would just end up copying. So I adopt Elvis's approach, because I like to just read from, I like to just be a channel purely, so I never watch other readers. I just do it organically, basically. But here what we see for you is this. I feel like you're entering more of a structured time in your life, if I'm honest, Karina, and I feel like you got to be careful that your idea of what's right doesn't make you cold-hearted, you know what I mean? And I feel like this is about really embracing practicality, because you're being offered, or maybe getting offered, this higher position, maybe a promotion in the workplace or something like that coming in here. Alright, but you know, you're in a place to accept that leadership position as well. And I feel like, you know, accept it with a level head. When it comes in, accept it with a level head. Alright? Let's go. I'm gonna go Rhonda King. Rhonda Walker King. Advice for Rhonda Walker King. So, Rhonda King, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is all about practicality and planning. Practicality and planning and it's about taking leadership in your own life and taking authority in your own life and making your own choices. That is what the Emperor is about. And, you know, not allowing other people to be making your choices for you, to be understanding what is it you want, what is it you understand, what is your way in the world. That's what it's about. Okay. So this is all about, like, having a labor of love, Rhonda, and I feel like that's what you need. Maybe you need some responsibility. You definitely need to be persistent here. Take one day at a time, okay? Very methodological, one day at a time, you know. Hey Jenny, hi Joe, nice to see you, thank you. I am well, very nice to have you back here. And I feel like you've already started taking these steps, and this is about, you know, being consistent, planning accordingly, you know, and knowing that this is a successful approach. And also this is about kind of, you know, laboring away, like knowing that what you're doing every day, maybe it's something small with your health, maybe it's something small with food, but it's all about that, accomplishing the small tasks and then what they actually accumulatively build up to. And, you know, that value of hard work for you is very important. Right, I hope that makes sense, I hope that resonates. Thank you very much for joining. If you want to book a private reading with me, all you have to do is head to my Facebook page, Dandy Tarot, or send me a private message, or email dandytarot@live.com. That is how you can book with me. Thank you very much for joining. If you didn't get a reading today, I hope to get to you next time. I'm going to head off for a run now. But yeah, I hope that you have a really lovely day. I can't wait to read for you again. I will be live again this week, and honestly it's a pleasure to read for you. You've all got absolutely gorgeous energy, and yeah, look after yourself. I'll see you again soon.